It is very rare that the stream starts before the first song ends. But good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm Mr. Cellophane. Who are you? Thank you very much for joining me tonight. If you have never been here before, welcome in. I'm a North American streamer, predominantly of Football Manager. And we are wrapping up Football Manager 24 in the final 6 weeks. As far as I know, in fact, I'll check the Football Manager site right now. But as far as I know, still no information from the roadmap. We are now halfway through the week of the 7th of October. And we do not have the promised info on women's football. And we do not have an update on when the next item on the roadmap is going to come out. So we continue to be concerned. We continue to be extremely concerned over the future of the game that we all love. Nobody wants Juan Carlos. All right, I guess we're sticking with him. He'll be around. He'll be a useful tool. Oh, back-to-back Who. Love this song. It's also the only other Who song that I've really played on this account. All right, we have to register our players for the next phase. So, all right, our Rashidi will be back. Yusuf Al-Kabi, do we need to get him on there? Oh, we can. Without penalty. Can't do the same with Joaquin Pedro. Christian Mazza, though. Oh, crap. Jean Capacho. Dude, I don't even want to... I don't even want to go there. I am absolutely livid. Especially you get walks for the first two players in the top of the ninth inning. And then just nothing. Nothing. So incredibly disappointed. Let's go Flyers. That's all I can say. Starting the season off on Friday night against Vancouver. In fact, I believe tonight is the opening... Wait. Why was he on the loan list? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I don't really mind how much you love me. Ooh, a little is all right. Princeton Runsveen. All right, well, let's get Igor Kaselia in. We'll put him in the middle. Alfano's going to come back. Let's give Mark Kallela can play. We'll have Juan Carlos come back in. Bartow will go in place of Biscay. Oh, well, Rashidi's still out. Never mind. Yeah, it's far from ideal. It really is far from ideal. So we're taking a risk with Slaven Belupo. Currently sitting in third place, but a very distant third place. After a 1-1 draw secured us fifth in the Champions League last night. And 2 goals for Nico Matravelli. He rewarded my faith in him. Every time. And when it comes to all that living. 9 wins in a row. In the league, that is. And we are only a mere 12 subscribers on YouTube away from 200. Oh, I just loaned out, what's his name? So now they're concerned about depth at goalkeeper. Crap. I know it's about goalkeeper. I'm canceling the loan. Quality depth in the goalkeeping department. Perfectly adequate for my needs. Let's leave it there. Celje satisfied. Dimiteo Valenta's getting in a really bad mood. Vandenberg? Like, dude, you just got here. Why is Vandenberg in such a pissy mood all of a sudden? Probably because I didn't play him. I think I left Vandenberg off of the Champions League squad. I left him off the Champions League squad. That was not. I forgot about him. I'm going to do something I never do. I've got it. I've got to. I can't believe I left off the guy. The guy just spent 86 million on. That was an absolute oversight. Can't do that. No, no, no. Vandenberg, yes. Matza, yes. Capacho, no. And while we're here, let's take him off of the transfer list. Or the loan list, I should say. That was such a colossal mistake. We are not going to allow him to go to Radesh. Let's get Vandenberg in there. We'll put Matravelli in. As we had him before. Markovic will go there. Lopez will go there. Casellia's coming in. Oh, get Alfano back in. Sandro Luiz will go on the bench. Let's start Mandelkow. Since we are just fresh off of that Champions League appearance. Let's see what we can get out of Mr. Vandenberg. 28? Seems like a good number. I'm going to be so pissed if we lose this match now. But it had to be done. It was just way too important to make sure that we got our big man. Oh, my God, we drew. Oh, Lord. But Jurgen Vandenberg scored, as did Erwan Bartow. Let's take a look at Vandenberg's goal. We were up 2-0 at the half, and then we allowed Carlos Rojas to score in the 93rd minute. All right, so Markovic had it out wide. Mandelkow played it to Vandenberg, who launched it from range inside the far post. And we just lost Mahanovic. So Vandenberg scored on his debut, 35 matches in a row without a loss in the league. But it does end the win streak that was 8 and should have been 9. But it is what it is. It absolutely is what it is. They still think we have a lack of depth? Are you kidding me? At goalkeeper? I was fine until the frickin' Phillies, man. All right, let's put him back on the senior squad. We'll put him on the senior squad, but we'll make him available. For the U19s. All right, I'm still going to say the same thing. Perfectly adequate. There's nothing. What was I going to promise? That I was going to go get new guy, but now look at Vandenberg. He is not nearly as ticked off. Thailand beats Saudi Arabia, so Al Rashidi and Al Kaabi are coming back. Hey, what's up? Not me. You missed it. I accidentally forgot to register the new guy I just spent $86 million on at the end of last stream for the Champions League, so I had to go back. Oh shit! How's it? How are you? So I saved scummed, which actually worked out not in my favor in the end, because a 2-0 victory became a 2-2 draw. Did they know that Matiash Juan Carlos is happy to take a smaller role. He is still technically the captain. Radesha made an offer for Antonini Vušković, which is not nearly good enough. That's better. Ordered new headphones. I don't like these. I don't like these at all. I mean, but they are what they are. Oh, I don't know. I mean, these actually were my kid gave them to me. I actually gave them to them. But they weren't using them anymore, and I needed something that was... I didn't want to keep using my earbuds because they got uncomfortable. They're razors. Razor something. I don't know what. Wait, didn't I literally just added someone to the D. I added a guy. The hell did he go? Well, I wasn't saying that it was great. Oh, Vandenberg's there. He doesn't belong there. Vandenberg belongs here. Ooh, although that look like a rummage sale. It ain't me. It ain't me. I'm not seeing the sun now. Wingback. He's a wingback. Kalela as a wingback. Beautiful. Or Kalea. I'm sorry. Kalea, not Kalela. We decided Kalea, and it's McCown. We are now calling him McCown. See, we can loan him out. So the goal today is to get through, if not all, the Champions League. I'm honestly hoping we can't get through all the Champions League. You accept that? All right, keep your head down. Fine, he's let down. He's already in a pissy mood. I forgot what I did to him. I forgot how I... When did I piss in his Cheerios? You only lost 5 players in the offseason? That's pretty amazing. I'm only going to technically lose 3. You know what? I don't care about you guys. I mean, I do, because you're players on my team, but... Radesh made a loan approach for Valdemar Carrasco, which apparently has been accepted. It's fine, less guys I need to worry about. And Osiek won again. We are 6 points clear. Mohammed Al-Salami. Should I sign Al-Salami? I mean, I'll play Di Matteo Valenta in this match, but Bakun's coming back in. Obarto's injured, so Mazza, where are you? No, Chris is still injured. Metrovelli will come out, though. Di Matteo Valenta is going to go in. Markovic is coming back into the middle there, which means we'll play Sandra Louise. And who else needs to play? I told Capaccio he would play. We'll put him in place of Lewis. Tom Miles, obviously injured long term. Although he may be back before the end of the season. I may be wrong about that. Let's put JBR up on the bench. Oh, Mandelkow's not playing there. Wait, is he back? 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 Al Rashidi coming in for Mandelkow. Mandocal will go on the bench in place of Metrovelli. So it's going to be Garnica, Carpaccio, Markovic and Alfano, Sandro Luis Biscay, Mahanovic, Vandenberg, Al-Rashidi, McCoon, and Di Matteo Valenta. Taking on Radesh. Of all teams. Play 9th and 10th in this little run. We need to get ourselves back up above. We need to get back in the double digits. I mean, we were very briefly 11 points clear. Of course, I got to stop talking about this stuff. 3-0, though. Al-Rashidi with a pair of goals. Di Matteo Valenta scored one, even though he also missed a penalty. 22 shots for us. 4 for them. Not a single one on target. That's the kind of game we're talking about. It's the kind of game we need. Let's rest the team. Al-Rashidi, first match back from international duty, and wins player of the match. Look, I literally just played Di Matteo Valenta, and I kind of regret it because he scored a goal, but he missed a freaking penalty. And I wish I could say that and have it actually mean something. Like, actually be able to go into, like, answer that question from the press and say, yeah, well, if he wants playing time, he can't be sitting there missing penalties. Sun Replacements won the first league match, won the Persons Challenge Cup first round. I don't know what that means. What tier are you at this point? I keep forgetting you're like way down in the depths of English football. Level 22. So you're playing basically at a level that I could play at. You need to get your ass promoted, man. Valenta in a Chelsea shirt? Possibly. Just keep training well, my man. Keep training well. Miles is in rehab. The Persons Challenge Cup is for Mid Sussex Football League Division 7, 8, and 9. Like, what? Play in somebody's backyard? I mean, seriously. New agent suggestion. Carmine Frasca. I mean, he looks decent, but he's 30. Yeah, it's like you're playing beer league football in Football Manager. I mean, more power to you, but it's got to be brutal. What's your highest? Didn't you make a deal where it was like you sold a player for like $8? Or am I thinking of just something I saw on Twitter? I don't think there will be any more business. Oh, this is the Conference League. Rijeka is on the road at Omonia Nicosia. And the other teams are already in the round of 16. We could... No, I'm not going to say it. You guys all know what I'm going to say, so just talk amongst yourselves. That was FM10. 20 whole quid, man. 2-0 for Rijeka on the road. Love it. And our U19s beat the Napoli U20s 9-1. Pair of goals for Vencel, Vajasha, Ivan Popovic scored, Villablad Teklic scored. Ahmad Ladislavich with a hat trick. Vladislav Barada scored, and Morten Cernishin scored a penalty in the 4th minute of second half stoppage time. Dubrava have made an offer for Solnitschin. I mean, I paid $425,000 for him. Why would I sell him for like? I mean, well, I don't want to cripple Dubrava here, but maybe if they come back, I'll sell him. I mean, it definitely is a way that we could help build up the nation. And obviously, I saw something in Solnitschin to be able to pay that, or to have paid that money for him. Alessio Capizzi. I don't need more wingers. I literally just bought wingers. I do need to see something out of Fabrice Biscay soon. And the window's closed. I shouldn't have gotten greedy against the Brava. I should have just taken their offer. Take a small loss on the books. All right, so far some improvement in the long shots for Keenan Mahanovic. He's only been in the system for about 6 months now. But he is having a pretty fine season. 2 goals, 6 assists from the DM position. Very solid. Although they say he's injury prone and he doesn't enjoy the big matches. But he's consistent. Let's get you in. Let's get you in. Alfano. Markovic will play for Alfano. Kalea will play. Juan Carlos will play. Valenta's going to stay in. Vandenberg will come out. Place of Ruin Lieblein. We can keep Vandenberg on the bench. We can put Maurice Lopez on the bench. Mazza still doing Mazza things. Let's get Rodriguez on the bench. We have 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Wait, what? Even bringing on a goalkeeper caused the problem? All right, we'll take Capacho off. You know, let's throw Vandenberg in the DM position with to play with Lieblein. We'll give Mahanovic the day off. Biscay, though, nope, he'll be replaced by Erwan Bartow. Bottom of the table, HNK Shibanek is our opponent. Di Matteo Valenta is looking forward to his battle. Ooh, Erwan Bartow, the only goal of the match. But another Dalmatian derby goes to us. 37 unbeaten in the league. Hajdar Mohsen is now 5 appearances away from making 20, and we'll get another 1.1 million out of this deal. Not a bad piece of business, if you ask me. Bought him for 1.3 million, sold him for 11. And we have Osijek in 8 days. I think we need to play that one live. So after Osijek, we have Dinamo, and then whoever we're drawing in the Champions League. Not really paying attention to what's happening in the Champions League playoff round as of yet. Rijeka just won. Osijek just won. Dinamo destroyed Slaven Belupo, but they are currently on the outside looking in. 25 points after 23 matches in 6th place. They're like, they either play so well in the league and crap the bed in Europe, or they qualify second in the Europa League and can't buy a win in Croatia. It's amazing. I think I'm going to just keep sending the same guys to the same places because I've been randomizing a little bit. All right, let's do all that individual training. I'm not going to take these other guys off. Benfica. Benfica with a 1-0 lead over Napoli. RB Leipzig 2-1 over Liverpool after the first leg. So weird. The second leg of these rounds and the first leg of these are playing the same day. Porto took care of Newcastle 3-1. An early goal from Anselm set the tone. Newcastle tied it up. Stipe Galic in the 27th minute before 81st and 84th minute goals from Dos Santos and Tanaka. Meanwhile, Man U took care of Galatasaray. Liverpool, a 4-0 win at home to take care of RB Leipzig. And Benfica holds on to a 0-0 draw in Napoli to knock the Italian side out of the competition, which is good because I didn't want to have to play Napoli again, but bad because it's more points for Portugal. And, yeah, they're creeping up on us now. We have a very, very slim lead over Portugal at the moment. Look at Mandelkow, up to 4 stars of current ability. Semifinal draw for the Cup. Osijek, Vukovar, and Slaven Belupo are potential opponents. And it's going to be Vukovar 1991. Our old club. So I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. That the title of the stream is still proceeding without comment. I am not going to make my usual comments on things like a cupcake draw in the quarterfinal of the Cup. All right, second leg of the knockout play rounds. Bayern with a 1-0 lead over Inter. RB Salzburg. Oh, I'm sorry. Bayern knocks off Inter 1-0. RB Salzburg and Borussia Dortmund draw, which means Dortmund is through 3-1 on aggregate. City with a 3-0 lead over Copenhagen. And Ajax and Chelsea, no score after the first leg. Meanwhile, Rijeka playing host to Ammonia Nicosia. Can they knock off the Cypriots at home and advance to the round of 16? Well, we'll find out in a second here. They can. 4-0. Sigurdsson, Bjorn Parley Sigurdsson with a hat trick. Kleiber with a 30th minute goal as well. 4-0, 6-0 on aggregate. And that should put a little bit more room. Wait, where are we? There. Yeah, it puts a little bit more room between us and Portugal, doesn't it? Huge, huge points picked up by Rijeka. And our match has been rearranged because they are moving on in Europe. I think, do we go with our... All right, what's our schedule look like? All right, we got like a week before Dynamo. I think we go with our Champions League lineup. Another draw for Slaven Belupo. Yeah, Capaccio's no longer unhappy. It means I don't have to play him. Wait, what did that say? No, not recommended to be selected. I thought it said something about being sacked. I'm like, wait, what? So we've got Sandro Luiz. We've got Markovic there. We've got Maurice Lopez there. Giuseppe Alfano there. Vandenberg is going to go there in place of Rune Lieblein. Mahanovic comes in. Erwan Bartow is going to be leading the line today. Biscay in. Juan Carlos out. And... Wait, what's his name? McCown is in. Sorry about that. I'm training him in that spot, right? Yes. How has he done so far? So he's only played... He's played 6 matches. No. I brought him off the bench 3 times? Anyway, 1 goal, 1 assist, and that came in the Champions League, so Garnica, Lopez, Markovic, Alfano, Sandro Luiz, Vandenberg, Mahanovic, Biscay, Al-Rashidi, McCown, and Erwan Bartow. And Sandro Luiz is troubled. Hopefully we have the kind of performance that we have been exhibiting while watching, with the exception of the loss at Old Trafford, of course. But I think we need a very good showing against Osijek here. First off, it'll open up a bigger lead. I'm doing it. I'm talking about it. Commentator's curse. Somebody just put a muzzle on me. Maybe we'll just watch the match. I'll just shut up. We do have a 9-point lead in the league after 24. Just 12 matches left. 24-0. And Erwan Bartow taking the corner. Lopez, tries to chip Huber with the header, and it goes over the crossbar and out. Goal kick Osijek. The only 3 shots of the match, though, so far, going Hajduk's way. Sandro Luiz, final third throw-in, gets it back from Vandenberg, takes it deep, puts it into the box. Al-Rashidi taken down, no call. The ball comes to Huber, and he will look to send it long. Taroni tries to get a step on Lopez, but Lopez, the ultimate victor there. Mahanovic back to Lopez. Hoping to try to move the ball forward. Dude, don't dick around with it. Markovic. Make a good pass. Make a good pass. Don't be dumb. Vandenberg's got it. Out wide to Sandro Luiz near side. Into the box. Vandenberg pushes it deep. Leaves it for Mahanovic. His shot's blocked. Vandenberg gets it back. Sandro Luiz over. Al-Rashidi drops. Kenan Mahanovic with the goal. His 3rd of the year. Al-Rashidi with the assist. And if it stands, it's 1-0 Hajduk. And it will. There was a question as to whether Erwan Bartow was offside. He was not. He may have been blocking Huber's view, but he did it from an onside position. Only 4 of the 10 teams in the Supersport HNL with positive goal differences. We're at a plus 46 after 24, which I think is kind of low compared to where we have been. Corner kick for Erwan Bartow. Played in. Lopez can't get his head on it. Torroni clears. McCown tracking it down. He's got a man wide open on the right side. It's Markovic. Markovic with a shot. Shanisha Markovic with his first goal of the year, ricocheting off of the defender. Hafsteinson could not make the interception. And it's Hajduk 2, Osijek 0. Is Not Me still around? I just want to make sure he still has power. Because as much as I appreciate having Not Me here for the stream, if your power is out, I hope he's not watching on his phone, draining that precious, precious battery, because he didn't take my advice and get the hell out of Dodge. Ooh. So far, a very nice showing out of Hajduk Split. In fact, enjoying the total run of play in this first half. Osijek unable to get off a single shot on goal. So we will praise the team. See, I feel bad in situations like this. So if we continue to be leading, like I end up taking out my big guns, putting in other folks, but it means my big players just are not getting minutes because I'm doing so much rotating. Biscay looking for Bartow. He's got him around the keeper, and Fabrice Biscay feeds Erwan Bartow for his 15th of the year. Bartow rounding Huber 1-on-1, 3-0 Hajduk. Did you know that once upon a time, I know this is a song about LaGrange, Texas, but once upon a time I was the #1 afternoon disc jockey in LaGrange, Georgia? I was. Osijek, 50 minutes in, finally getting their first shot on goal of the match. And I do have to say, I mean, I am happy with our defense, but I am still a little bit surprised by our defensive play. Al-Rashidi, Biscay, Bartow turns it over. Cleared. Sandra Louise will handle it. Sandra Louise is not feeling this match, is he? You know, let's bring in Juan Carlos. He's feeling professional. Give him some minutes, why not? Huber launches it. Won by Alfano. Al-Rashidi, Bartow, McCown. Out wide, Biscay. Al-Rashidi in the box. It comes to Mahanovic, and Keenan Mahanovic with his second on the night. 4th of the year. 4th of the game for Hajduk. It's 4-0. And see, I was going to make a comment outside of just stating the facts, and I'm not going to do it. Looks like Al-Rashidi never got a touch on it. It went off of Bojic, so no assist on that that play. I really think Fabrice Biscay earned one. But what can you do? Mahanovic in control. He's got space. Oh, then he turns it over to Hafsteinson. Mesa the shell. Montero now with it. Hafsteinson on a yellow card. Pushes it forward. Blažević. He's got Emilio Toroni. And Emilio Toroni makes us pay. 19th goal of the year. It's 4-1. Di Matteo Valente is feeling complacent. We're not gonna put him in there. I don't want to put any of these complacent guys in. We'll put in Milo Spremo. Oh, they ruled him offside. Oh, that is unfortunate for Osijek. It was tight, but a good call in the end. That was super close to being onside. That's a damn shame, actually. Now I feel bad. I feel really bad now. Oh, you have got to be absolutely kidding me. You must be kidding me. Victor Rodriguez coming in goal. I don't have a problem with Victor Rodriguez being in goal for the rest of this match with a 4-0 lead, 10 minutes left. But the potential arm injury for Emerson Garnica is the worst thing that could happen at this time. Because I honestly think, Lionel McCown. Is it going to count? It will. Back post goal. Oh, yes, he was well onside. Beating Huber near side. 5 for Hajduk, none for Osijek. I just hope we don't draw Porto, because then I'm going to have to change my shirt. I wasn't even thinking about that. So my kid came today and was like, I think, I've been invited to go, this is what they said. I've been invited to go to Spirit Halloween. And I've got a Halloween party coming up in a couple of weeks. That I'm going to. And like the last time I didn't go last year. I don't remember why. The year before I went. Or did I go last year? Was that last year? No, it can't. Was that only? No, it couldn't have only been last year. Because she was still with her husband. So I went as my orthodontist. I threw on my Flyers jersey. Because he was a big sports fan. I used to see him at sporting events. He was actually, we had season tickets for the Eagles way, way, way back in the day. And he was in like the next section over, so I always saw him. So I joked, I went as my orthodontist. 3 to 4 weeks, Emerson Garnica fractured his wrist. Pair of assists for Biscay, wins player of the match. 38 in a row, so now we've gone more than a full season without a loss in the league. So I was thinking, they're going to go to Spirit Halloween. I'm like, I've got this party, so when you go there, just look around and see, like, if you think there's anything that might be appropriate for me. And I'm like, you know what I can do instead? I can just throw on my Barca kit and go as Lionel Messi. I don't have the hair, but I got the neck beard. I've got the paunch. So I think I'm going to go as Lionel Messi for Halloween. I actually have 2 Messi kits now that I think about it. I've got the Barca and I've got the PSG. Behind blue eyes. Come on, Copenhagen. Come on back. Ooh, they beat Man City at the Etihad. But it wasn't enough to overcome the previous deficit. So 4-2. Chelsea wins over Ajax 1-0. So the rich just keep getting richer, man. And I'm not even thinking about easier opponents necessarily. I'm getting tired of the Premier League dominating this competition. Now, they don't always win it, but they're always there. Well, Newcastle's gone. And that cigarette you're smoking, That's got me up to death. So let's see. What stage do we need to say? We got Dinamo Zagreb, and then we are in the Champions League. Or we're back in the Champions League, I should say. So all 4 Croatian teams that made it to the league phase are now in the round of 16. Rashidi's cutting corners. Fabrice Biscay, second in the voting for Player of the Month. Goal of the Month, though, did go to Jurgen Vandenberg. And we won Manager of the Month. We're 58 now. All right, here's the draw for the round of 16. Who will we get in the Champions League? Will the gods of the draw and Sergio Ramos be kind to us? Not kind to Benfica. They drew Barcelona. So it's Dortmund, Chelsea. I'll take Dortmund. We got Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund. We avoided Chelsea. We avoided Bayern. We avoided Liverpool, Porto, Man City, and Man U. Chelsea's got Real Madrid, Porto, and Juve. Bayern, PSG, City against Milan. Of course, they still have a far superior reputation to us. Oh, and Alfano pulled his groin. Guys, what is happening here? My dear, sweet Lord. How is our dressing room atmosphere so... Why is it so bad all of a sudden? Oh, it's getting bad at the worst frickin' time. And I know one could argue, and not me is not here to argue it. One could argue it's because I've been taking the I don't care what you say approach to many of my players. All right, wait, before we go into this, what's our schedule look like coming up? Oh, we've got Dortmund in 3 days. Do a quick pick. All right, so we'll get Casellia in there. Alfano's injured. All right, Valenta will go in. McCown. Let's play Mandelkow in place of him. We're going to give Vandenberg a rest. Mahanovic will be in. And Matias is our goalkeeper. Hopefully he does well. We're gonna need Matias. Oh dear God! What a time to lose your frickin' goalkeeper, man. Can we keep Dinamo on 26 points after 26 matches? At least I think that's where they are. 1-1 draw. Sandro Luiz with the goal. takes the lead in the 86th minute, and then Cheryl Billion scores 3 minutes later. 13-point lead over Osijek. They do have a game in hand. So still looking pretty good there. Let's rest everybody up. No. Rest everybody up, check our email. No, I didn't mean to do that. Clicked in the wrong spot. Proof that I don't use... Well, that kind of changes everything. That kind of changes everything. I mean, part of the issue I was having with Juan Carlos was he was a foreign player. And now he's not. Well, damn. They really want me to build up this Dante Lekitsa. I'll take those guys off of the endurance training. Never makes them happy. Can Alfano come back? No. So we'll do Markovic over there. Vandenberg is in. Biscay is in. Barteau is back in. McCown is there. Sandra Louise is there. So hopefully Oscar, is it Oscar? Alexander Matiash can do the job we need him to do. Not having our starting goalkeeper on the bench sucks. Or not even available. Cold. Although, no, he's not going to be. He'll be back for the next round. God willing, we get that far. We have been very strong. Dortmund, inconsistent in their recent form. Let's pump up the team. We are starting at Borussia Park. I think that's what it's called, right? I'm sorry, BVB Stadion in Dortmund. We are in Germany for the opening leg of the Champions League round of 16. We went 6-1-1 in the league phase. Knocked off everyone except for Man U. And that last draw was total BS. 60,806 on hand. It's partly sunny skies. 53 degrees in the Rhineland. There won Barteau with a free kick from the corner of the box. Playing it in. Oh, Friedrich. I thought Friedrich made the save, but that hit off the post. Damn it. He went for it all, but sadly was unsuccessful. Hajduk split, powered by Tesla. Pair of shots on goal apiece, but the possession has been dominated by Dortmund so far. And they have a final third throw-in. Özcan Mendoza looking back post, dealt with by Sandra Louise, kept in by Lulu Kao, and Griffiths pulls one wide. Goal kick for Hajduk. I totally thought when I was younger they were not singing Rock the Casbah. Sandra Louise and Fabrice Biscay already picking up bookings in this one. We're not even getting stuck in. All right, Bartow. It's got Al-Rashidi, overtaken by Gay, out wide. Biscay regains control, drops it for Lopez. Moves it to his right, Mahanovic. Biscay in the middle, Erwan Bartow, and he blasts it over. What a miss. And here we go again with our strikers in the Champions League. Absolutely crapping the bed at the worst possible time. Still 0-0 as we head into the second half. Bartow is going to remain in position. Sandra Louise not having a great match. What is happening to Sandra Louise? He just wants to... Does he just want to leave? Is that it? Igor Kaselya now picking up a yellow card. Soner Özcan moving it forward. Nice job by Markovic getting his foot in there, but Mendoza regains control. Gets past his man. Mendoza's in, shoots, save made. Kaselya clears it. Biscay starting the counterattack up the left side, but he's overtaken by Sulic. Let's demand more. Biscay's looking a little tired. Erwan Bartow has been tragic. Get Lartigue in there. Sandra Louise has not been good. Juan Carlos is going to come in. Biscay's played well. We'll leave him in for just a little bit longer. We have taken over the lead. Even though one shot on target, we have taken the XG lead. 20 minutes left to go. Igor Kaselya, Vandenberg, Al-Rashidi. Oh, he feeds Biscay. Biscay carrying it forward in the box. Biscay shoots, and Friedrich makes a pretty easy save. Biscay will be replaced by Christian Maza, and Felix Mandelkow coming in for Lionel McCown. As we continue to demand more of our team, inside the final 17 minutes, we've got fresh legs out there. We've had good opportunities, but Dortmund with the free kick. 80th minute, Griffiths sending it forward. Al-Rashidi's got it ahead. Gavin Lartigue, he's got a man running. It's Mandelkow. Mandelkow is in. One-on-one with the keeper. Mandelkow shoots, and Friedrich wins the battle. Cuts down the angle, gets a hand on it, but it's a corner for Hajduk. Felix Mandelkow into the middle. Gay looks to deal with it. Juan Carlos can't win the second effort. Unfortunate. We've played 86. Kaselya looking to start out. Vandenberg. Al-Rashidi Out to Juan Carlos. With space, Juan Carlos, Vandenberg, Lartigue scores, but the flag is up. And it will not count. Just slightly offside. Well, let's see here. Lopez starting from the dead ball. We've played one of the 5 minutes added on. Vandenberg, Mandelkow quickly ahead. Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos taking in the box, shooting and missing everything. Great run by Juan Carlos. Dortmund going to a 4-2-3-1. And time is going to expire here in Western Germany. Oh, not before a corner kick. Traore in. Missing it wide. And a clean sheet for Matias in his Champions League debut. Unfortunately, also a clean sheet for Jan Friedrich. But Alexander Matias winning player of the match. He faced 15 shots. We should have done a better job of taking advantage of our opportunities, but the fact that we were able to not lose in Germany makes me feel pretty good about the home leg. No, he's been our backup, but he's usually not on the bench for the matches because he's a foreigner. Argo, welcome back, by the way. How's everything going there? We were worried you lost power. Emerson Garnica, in a regular season matchup, broke his arm or fractured his wrist or something. So we are without our starting goalkeeper for this series. No league match in between. Which actually works, I believe, in our favor. Al-Rashidi did have a nice game. All right, Rijeka is taking on Roma. Osijek has Lyon. Oh, I can't believe they got Roma. Didn't they beat Roma, though? Our U team took out Feyenoord U19s 5-2. Ahmad Ladislovic. He actually may turn out to be a semi-decent player. We'll see. That's Conference League. Roma beat Rijeka 2-0 in the first leg. Dinamo and Feyenoord drew 0-0. Osijek and Lyon drew. I swear to God, if we... I didn't want to say it out loud. I do not even want to say it out loud. He's 28. I have no use for a 28-year-old Brazilian. Charlotte FC have made an offer for Joaquim Pedro. Sold. Di Matteo Eureka, 3.5 stars of potential ability. Jumper, he's 5'1". Jesus. What the hell, man? Stegosaurus Vigo, thank you very much for popping in with the raid. How you doing, my friend? Oh, I need to make sure I spell this correctly. Everybody give Stegosaurus Vigo a follow. Stego, doing okay. So we're in the round of 16 of the Champions League. We just got our youth intake, which is for our best player. By the way, we've got the third best youth system in all of Europe, according to the game. But we haven't had anything better than a below average youth intake. I think 1.5 stars is the best. What's up, Tubby? This is our best player in our youth intake. 5'1", 110 pounds. I'm not even going to look at the rest of the guy. I'm at a complete and utter loss. We have a 10-point lead in the league right now. Make that 9, but now a game in hand over Osijek, who drew Lokomotiva. Yeah. Speaking of keepers, our keeper is out injured. This guy is fantastic. 24 appearances in the league, 16 clean sheets. 3 out of 8 in the Champions League. So we are relying on our backup in the round of 16 of the Champions League. It's not bad. Kept a clean sheet in his one Champions League appearance. We have already qualified for Europe with 10, 11 matches left to go in the season. I just don't understand it. Not me. I don't understand it. Because we have 2020 facilities. We've got a really good director of head of youth development. We had a really good director of youth development, and we got rid of him because he was giving us crap. And now we're still getting crap. Like, honestly, our best youth intake player is the Spaniard goalkeeper that we have. All right, Stego, enjoy your dinner, my friend. We're not going to have that kind of talk. All right, let's look at the other guys that they're signing here. Stipislav Ojigovic, 6-foot goalkeeper. And Mihail Shashic, 6'2", slow as molasses. No composure, no concentration. This is exactly what you want for your central defender. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. We are favored at home, however. How has Mr. Al-Rashidi developed so far? Surprisingly, not much. We have a 38-game unbeaten streak in the league. which I think follows our previous 45-game unbeaten streak from the year before. We are tied 0-0 in the round of 16 of the Champions League with Borussia Dortmund. We drew them on the road. Spurs beat Liverpool 2-0 at home, but lost the war. Liverpool moves on. Chelsea is out. Bayern is out. Porto is out. So Porto being out actually helps us in the coefficients, which we will take a look at shortly. After we take on Dortmund. Istra's up in the 5th? Fascinating. All hail the Hajduk physio staff. All hail the physio staff. Because Emerson Garnica, well, it said he could play. Do we risk it? Let's see if we can do something a little different here. We're going to get Alfano back in, and we're bringing Garnica back in. Game is too important. Game is much too important. I thought hockey started tonight. Or was I misreading? No, it absolutely started tonight. The Rangers currently leading Pittsburgh 4-0 with 11:20 left in the third. And Montreal shut out Toronto 1-0. Later on, it's Winnipeg at Edmonton. Calgary is heading to Vancouver. And Colorado will be in Vegas. Here we go, boys. We've made some changes from the lineup that took on Dortmund in Germany last week. Hopefully they will pay off. Di Matteo Valenta is in. Ruben Lieblein is in. Giuseppe Alfano is in. Emerson Garnica is back. Di Matteo Valenta from the set piece, can't curl it in. Second straight match. Our first shot of the match was our striker going for gold from a dead ball. Oh, brother. Well, I want to see something with Biscay. No, I guess he could play on the right side. He's got a fairly strong right foot. Maybe if I tried to switch them. He's already got 5 assists for the team, though. So he's doing pretty well there. Al-Rashidi carrying it forward. Counterattack on for Hajduk. Out wide to the left. Into the corner. We'll circle it back. Play it across, looking back post for McCowan. It's cleared away, but Kalela is there. A Lieblein with a drive, and he missed it. Goal kick Dortmund. Every missed opportunity is going to absolutely boil my blood. Being a little more cautious, according to Dario Sirna. Friedrich to get it started. Gay. Back for Friedrich. Stefan. Mendoza. Ozkan quickly to Griffiths. Looking to move it forward. Kalea coming back, though. Lays it to Emerson Garnica. Alfano. Kalea. Rune Lieblein. Pinning us back a little bit. Markovic, Lieblein, Kalea pushing it forward. McCown, Alfano will swing it over to Lopez. Up the left wing, Biscay, Vandenberg. Biscay looking for Al-Rashidi, cutting through the defense. Di Matteo Valenta puts it home. He's onside. It's Hajduk 1, Dortmund 0. Also, no score in the Atlético Nacional match. FYI. It was tight, but it was onside. Dortmund, though, looking to come back. Mendoza, Sulic, feeds Lunding. Sulic to Griffiths. Under pressure, out wide for Soner Ozkan. Lundling, Ozkan, moving it left, shooting and beating Garnica to tie it up at 1, his 12th of the year. It's like me playing EAFC trying to defend in the box. All right, Ozkan playing it out, so a final third throw-in taken by Kalea. Getting it back from Rune Lieblein. McCown. Lieblein in the box. Oh, he gets past his man, but he can't beat Friedrich. Wait, did he just pull that wide? Clear it. Thank you. Mendoza. Ozkan. Lunding too strong. I don't like seeing all these Dortmund highlights. There we go. Lieblein in the way. Vandenberg dropping it for Lopez. Out wide. Biscay. He's going to circle back. Lopez with it. Vandenberg. Again met with resistance. Markovic. Vandenberg to Lopez. We're being patient. Hopefully we're not being stupid. Lopez, Biscay. That was very dangerous. Vandenberg. Rune Lieblein. Markovic. This highlight's going on way too long. Alfano. McCown. Valenta. He's got Al-Rashidi. Loses it to Stefan, who turns it over to Biscay. Biscay deep into the middle. Off of the foot of Gay and in an own goal against the Dama Gay, and it's 2-1 Hajduk in the waning moments of first half stoppage time. It's a full house at the Prelude. And we must be better, although Di Matteo Valenta, everyone's got a decent rating in this match. Which we could not say during the first leg. Ten minutes into this second half. Not a lot going on. Lost to Mendoza. He's got Griffiths. Lots of men around him, but Griffiths still in control. Finds Gruenwald. Over for Sulic. Soner Ozkan. Dropped for Gay. Gay looking for London. Cutting through. Right in the middle. Griffiths on the doorstep. And it doesn't get any easier than that. Dortmund has tied it up at 2. And now I'm wondering if it was a mistake bringing Garnica back. Make the one change. Take off Rune, leave line. Move Vandenberg back up to his normal position. Bring in Mahanovic. Kalea to throw it in. Getting it back from Vandenberg. Up for McCown. Al-Rashidi. He's got a man in the middle, but instead he feeds it out wide. Biscay. Toward the sideline. His cross block. Gets it back. Al-Rashidi. All the way across. Back post. McCown. He scores. Lionel McCown. Khalid Al-Rashidi with the assist. And Hajduk reclaims the lead. It's 3-2. Biscay made a mistake, but he calmly gets it back. Al-Rashidi, as cool as the other side of the pillow, finds a cutting Lionel McCown, excuse me. Yeah. Christian Mazza's going to come in. Fresh legs. Fresh legs. Free kick with 4 minutes to go. Vandenberg. Juan Carlos. Oh, what a touch. He's in and he scores. Juan Carlos, the super sub. Jurgen Vandenberg with the assist. The third goal of the year for Juan Carlos, and that should put this one away. It's 4-2. Hajduk split. Except corner kick, Ozkan. Dealt with, kinda. Mendoza drives it. Garnica saves it. Stefan's got it. Drops it. Traore with the shot, and it's going to miss. No more shouts, no nothing. There's a minute left in stoppage time. The game is over, and we have made it through to the quarterfinals. And it helps we knocked off a team from Germany. So points for us, no points for them. No soup for you, Borussia Dortmund. And Bayern's out. And rest for our players. $9.6 million into the coffers. Al-Rashidi, a pair of assists, earns man of the match honors. And thank God we made it through. Hugo Vuxan could become a slightly better player than McCown. Okay. All right, so Osijek and Lyon are tied. That game is taking place in France. Dinamo is hosting Feyenoord. And Rijeka, losing 2-0, is taking on Roma. Wasn't Roma... Roma was the team... Was it Roma or Milan that took us out last year? It was Milan. Come on. I'm like looking and it's like, oh, that's Conference League. Lyon beat Osijek. Osijek is out. Dinamo took care of Feyenoord. They're moving on. Roma beat Rijeka 1-0, 3-0 on aggregate. Wolfsburg knocked off Vitoriano Guimarães, so another Portuguese side out of the competition. But sadly, 2 of the 4 Croatian teams are not moving on. But we have managed so far to accumulate 17 points. We had a better year this year than last. We're up to 77.7368 points. 2 points behind Germany and 1.5 points ahead of Portugal. Boom, bam, boom, bam. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here. All right, Garnica is back in full training. Oh, the takeover is complete. We've actually been taken over. Juan Arciniegas is our new president. Say goodbye to Do Kung Vin. Relishing taking care of. He previously had a spell with Genoa. No plans to provide the club with any investment. Club visions and expectations meeting. Nothing's changed. We no longer are connected to Benfica or Legia Warsaw. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, new corporate daddy. I wonder who we're going to get. Booster international profile. Fans are behind us. We'll be left behind by some of our biggest rivals. After all I've done for you. Asshole. All right, let's get Vandenberg back there. Mahanovic back there. We'll give Ron Carlos the start. Mandel Cal the start. Barteau back in. Rune Lieblein there. Christian Massa there. One, two, three, four, five. Only have 5. Only have 5 homegrownies. I mean, somebody's got to come off. All right, we'll give him the day off. We'll give him the day off. But I got to trim my bench, too. Who do I take off of the bench? Metrovelli. All right, let's take on Istra, and then I'm going to go get some more coffee and stuff. Wet my whistle. Goal by Juan Castro. It's Atletico Nacional 1, Deportivo Cali 0. And we just beat Istra 3-1. Mahanovic, Bartow, and Di Matteo Valenta all scoring. Felix Mandelkow, a pair of assists. And player of the match honors. And just like that, we have qualified for the Europa League. 40 unbeaten. Hey, what's up, CompV26? I'm just going to call you 26. That way I don't have to parse anything else. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for hopping in the chat for the first time. I sense a question coming. And a follow. Thank you very much for that. We're up to 887. So we are 13 followers away from 900. We are 12 subscribers on YouTube away from 200. Assuming nobody is subscribed while I've not been paying attention. Or since I've been streaming, that is. No, I don't need to see that. Yep, still 12 away. So 13 on Twitch, 12 on YouTube. So thank you all very much for your continued support. All right, I'll call you Khan. May not remember that after tonight, but you'll learn that about me. Short-term memory is not my strong suit. All right, Pedro's going to Charlotte. 4.4 million. Bye. How much had I paid for him though? I think I just took a bath on him. 6.5 million. We got 20 appearances out of him. He was kind of trash. Although good ratings. He had good ratings. He just couldn't really fit in very well. He wanted to go. We are a happier team for it. When is the Champions League draw, by the way? Look at the schedule. Always wanted to do a Build a Nation. I thoroughly enjoy Build a Nation. I really am. Although it has been very frustrating over the last couple of years. The reputation gap is very hard to deal with. We've gained half a star of reputation in 15 years. Maybe a full star. Maybe we were just like 3 stars when the save started before we actually got here. Sure, call up Alfano. He's fantastic. I love Giuseppe Alfano. So glad I decided to keep him and not loan him out. Just give him the playing time he wanted. He has not let us down. All right, something we need to keep aware of with McCown is that he is... I thought he was French. He is, but he is declared for Cameroon, so... Yet another guy that we're going to lose to AFCON every other month, it seems like. I know it's every 2 years, but... 24 players called up to international duty. Wait a minute. That's after Dubrava. All right, we'll play the Dubrava match. I also haven't eaten anything. Oh, semifinal draw is now. We are slate favorites. Al Rashidi could win the next gen. Oh, God, I hope so. Okay, the teams in the quarterfinals: Atletico de Madrid, Barcelona, Juve, Liverpool, City, PSG, and Real Madrid. And us. Currently doing English lower league save starting in the county leagues with Skelmersdale United. You should talk to Benny Kaja. Benny is currently in tier 22 in FM16. He's weird. Like I am just going to come down and say it. Benny, you're still around. You're weird. I just don't enjoy managing in England as much as I thought I would. Oh, we got Barca. I mean, who is left did we really want? Yeah, like literally he's playing in leagues like I could play in. I think we just got very unlucky. Barca finished ahead of us. They went essentially undefeated. They drew a Man U who beat us. Drew Liverpool, who I think we beat. Eliminated last year in the round of 16 by Inter. Beat us in the Club World Cup semifinal in extra time. I forgot about that. Round of 16 against City. Round of 16 against Milan. Round of 16 against us. Oh, they beat us 6-2. Oh, my God. Oh, no, wait. We beat them. This is their schedule. I forgot we destroyed them in at home. God, that was years ago. Who is our best player? Probably this 19-year-old Saudi Arabian kid we got on a free. If we get past Barcelona, we take on the winner of Liverpool PSG. Just never going to be easy, is it? And another match against Rijeka. This match against Rijeka just is destined to not be played. Well, thank God we got our goalkeeper back because our backup just bit the dust. We have an 11-point lead with 10 matches left to go. Only 27 available points for Osijek. They've got 9 left. Yeah, I think that it's probably got to be Khalid Al-Rashidi. Picked him up for nothing. He's worth like 50 million for a Croatian team, which isn't bad. Although we've gotten some big money for players. We've had some really good players. 28 appearances for the club this year. He has 14 goals, 4 assists. And I got him for free. He was at Al Hilal, and I signed him on a free. I still don't know how I did it. Do we rotate against the Brava? I don't think so because we've got an international break coming up. Obviously, Garnica is back in. That's great. We'll do a quick pick here. McCown playing there? Or Mandelkow? No, Mandelkow can only play in the right. Mahanovic, Lieblein, Ron Carlos, Markovic. I don't want Sandra Luis to play there. No, I don't care about Capaccio. Although Casellas one away from getting suspended. Let's swap those two bad boys. Markovic is more of a mobile guy. Ron Carlos, yeah, he's earned that. And DiMatteo Valento is going to be up top. Taking on Dubrava, Tim Cobble. Dubrava, who let us down and failed to get into the group stage of the Conference League. And they had an opportunity. They should have. And they just did not. .41. Penalty by Bartosz Freitag was the only goal. Actually put Dubrava up 1-0. But McCown and Keenan Mahanovic. Mahanovic doing a bit of scoring from that number 6 position that as our DM. I'm impressed. So 27 matches into the season. We are 23-4-0, sitting on 73 points. 9 matches left. .41 unbeaten. All right, gonna step aside for a minute. Gonna grab myself a little bit more coffee, maybe a little snacky snack, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Al Rashidi off on international duty. Just a goal and an assist. I was playing for the Saudi Arabia U23s. He's a senior player. He's got 15 full caps for Saudi Arabia. Asian Cup qualifiers for the U23. Probably should have held him back from that BS. Dinamo, they're doing a little better. They are 4 points out of a European place as of right now. Spiro Shavlina, I feel a little bad for him. He's not terrible. It's not great, but he's not terrible. And he is homegrown. And yes, this is actually Quinn Sullivan from the Philadelphia Union. He spent 20 years on... No, wait, that can't be it. He spent 2 years on the beach. He played till 2040. 20 seasons at Philadelphia. Unbelievable. All right, hang tight, everybody. I will see you back here momentarily as soon as I can find my thing, which lets me go. I will be right back. I got a little excited because I like myself, or I love myself. Not myself. I love myself. That's part of a sentence. I love myself a good Thomas's English muffin. And it wasn't until I started preparing it that I realized they were whole wheat. Not as enjoyable. But I feel better now because I've actually eaten something, which I had not done since lunch. Any of these guys worth a damn? Blazurine? No. I'm even just like a pace merchant. Dino Pusic? He's actually not a terrible looking goalkeeper. Janko Knivšić? No. Marco Licule? No. Igor Petrovic? No. Stepan Perkic? No. Adel Braja? I'll scout him. Biscay. Ooh. Fabrice Biscay has been called up to the France squad to replace Franck. How has Franck been doing since he left? 17 goals, 5 assists. But I mean for 204 million. Who could say no? Kalea called up. Capacho called up. Do 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 do. All told, we're going to have 34 players contracted to Hajduk participating in international competition. Al-Rashidi scored 2 more goals to lead Saudi Arabia over Bahrain 3-0. Close to getting another 2.5 million. Darko Franjic has been removed from the shortlist. 21-year-old Croatian. Oh, I remember this guy. We were wondering how he spent so much time in Croatia's Zmijavci. Didn't really come under our radar until... Oh, Tom Miles is done with his rehab. That's going to make our lives a little bit more interesting now, isn't it? Aitor Llopis has offers from Atleti and Celta Vigo. Like, I feel like if these teams won him, not that necessarily we have to keep him, but I mean, to have no value, he technically isn't even under contract. Yeah, I can't even, like, offer him out. It's hilarious I'm even getting anything for him. Why is your shit show so pissed off? Fran. He's a nice looking player. Sort of. Do-do-do-do. I think we need to stick with our guns. Adrian Moon. Why am I... Like, I had him on loan for a year. Why am I still getting reports on him? I mean, Munoz was nice to have around, but I don't need him anymore. Al-Rashidi won the Next Gen Award. It's probably how we found him in the first place. All right, this is going to take a while. Oh, coming home. Kid Anderlecht. I wonder if we have anybody else on this list. Well, we'll find out, won't we? It's Quinn Sullivan's turn to go for a trip around the world. Dango playing for Bayern too. What the hell was that, dog? That's sort of weird sound. What build up? What are you talking about? Are you responding to Not Me's comment from like half an hour ago? Have I seen the girl from my theater group? No. Oh, I was thinking about who you were talking about. No, I have not. No. Yeah, she started telling me about these guys she was interested in from work. So, whatever, is what it is. Besides, I'm too busy spending all my free time with you fine people. This is the worst part of the season for me. Well, at least I'm already scouting Bayern, so. All right, let's see. We getting a report on City currently? No. How about Liverpool? Nope. I'm a little ticked off at EAFC Because literally I got 2 walkouts today, and from various packs I earned. I only buy gold packs if I know I'm going to get something. Like I got a decent player in a preview pack that I bought because I knew I could sell her. No, no, it wasn't the player. There was, I think I could shatter. There was something I knew I could get money for. Maybe there was a player. I got not 1, but 2 Ilkay Gundawans today. And I already have Ilkay Gundogan, so they were both extra. Which I can use in SBCs, sure, but I can only use 1 at a time. I can't put 2 Gundawans in the same SBC. You asked another friend to coffee and asked her to bring her boyfriend, so it wasn't. Why would it be awkward for you? I mean, if you don't have feelings for her, then that makes sense, I guess. But if you do, how would that make it less awkward for you? Does she know that you had a crush on her? And even if she did, why would that matter? Especially if it's something in the past. Lots and lots of different teams represented in this list. Yeah, we'll leave the Dynamo guy alone. Almost finished. Oh, I'll leave the Radesh kid alone as well. Oops. Luzern. There you go, Finn. Go to Switzerland. And Paris. Bomb we already know about. And make a trip over to Corinthianos. I wonder where this place is. Poland. It's in Poland. Ali, and then one more. Anduika, scout player. Get team report. Get team report. Thank you very much. Yay, we're done. So we only had the one guy on the list. She's your dad's boss's granddaughter. Still not 100% sure what the issue is. Why is that so tricky? I mean, if your friendship or any kind of relationship that you have with your dad's boss's daughter is potentially a problem for your dad, then that says more about his boss than you. Why is that your concern? Or why are you allowing it to be a concern? And do you work for the guy? What does this have to do with the conscience and morals, though? You had coffee with a girl who just happens to be the granddaughter of your dad's boss. Like, I'm just failing to see what the challenge is here. And I think you're making a big deal. Hey, Freeways, how you doing? You were going to type something earlier, but something unexpected happened. What happened? Like something good unexpected or bad unexpected? Your striker just scored 5 goals in the same game? Football Manager or EAFC? This is one of those great, like, late night summer driving songs, you know, where you're just like going somewhere, it's dark out, you got the windows down, just you can pump this and sing along, you know. Against the recently relegated Granada. She's dating a guy you went to school with, so you know him anyway, so it's going to be a fun and that's fine. Like, I'm obviously not getting on your case for inviting the guy out. But, like, and I say this from experience, by making a big deal about something, you actually make the situation uncomfortable. By anticipating a situation is going to be uncomfortable, you therefore make the situation uncomfortable. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. People forget. People forget. Give Juan Carlos the day off. Christian Mazza's going to come in. Lartigue will play in support of Di Matteo Valenta. Now, yes, since she moved behind your house, so they're basically... That makes perfect sense. There doesn't need to be any kind of weirdness or pretense. I wouldn't get myself all worked up over it, man. Just, it is what it is. You know, do it, have fun. How long ago was it that you had these feelings for her? And I'm not assuming that they're completely gone. We don't need to talk about that. That's your business. Dress to kill. But just go do it. Just have a good time. And don't worry about your dad or his boss or anything like that. This is you're hanging out with 2 friends. You have every right to do so. Penalty from Gavin Lartigue is the only difference in this match. 1-0. We knock off Lokomotiva. 76 points after 28 matches. 24, 4-0. so dashed, people forget. They're hiding in the minute's front. It's put on. Then it doesn't matter. We've qualified for the Champions League, by the way. We are officially a Champions League team again. 42 unbeaten in the league. Our only loss of the season so far at Old Trafford in the Champions League phase, and we had already qualified. Then I'm sure Granddad is just happy y'all are still friends. If he even pays it any mind. Dress yourself to kill. Bam. Been in the house, went to school. I see no issue here. Wait, the grandfather died? The boss? Now I'm very confused. It's a beautiful thing when it does. It doesn't often happen to me because I will typically, if I have a guy score a hat trick and we're then destroying a team, I'll typically give somebody else some minutes. How does Build a Nation work? So the idea is you take a team that is not already dominant in a particular country. You make them dominant, all the while helping to build up the rest of the country so you can then dominate in Europe. Currently, we are sitting 7th place, the coefficients. I think we started 18th or 22nd. So we climb up to get more spots in Europe, to be better in Europe, get more points, keep on pressing. Ironically, the Netherlands is going to remain in 8th place no matter what happens. No, because it's now a bait and switch. You're sitting there giving me information about how you're all concerned over how it's going to look to the grandfather, and he's not even around. So it kind of makes no sense to me. Like you're building up this drama for nothing. Real Madrid 4-0 over Juve. Matai Pobor. Remember him? Used to beat the crap out of us at Rijeka. City 2-0 over Atleti. We will be taking on, if we get past Barcelona, we're going to take on the winner of Liverpool PSG. We are starting off on the road. It is the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. KV Mechelen. I mean, they've got real kits and everything. Adam Stevens, 18-year-old Belgian. Kind of wish he was a little faster. And that is not the face of an 18-year-old. He's consistent, very professional personality, team player. Marking and tackling kind of stink, though. Liam Bourgeois. Too slow. Yeah, don't do Liechtenstein. Because you can't do Liechtenstein. You can't. You have to do a team that's in an actual league in their country. Vandenberg is there. Bartow is going to come in and go there. Al-Rashidi. Don't worry. All right, you're going to go in place of Victor Rodriguez. Tom Miles coming up. Juan Carlos is back on. Sandra Louise. Kind of against my better judgment. Sinisha Markovic is back. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Makun. Bartow is up there. Dimitrio Valenta, though, needs to get put on the bench. I feel bad about leaving Kenan Mihanovic out. I mean, he's even been more productive than Rune Lieblein. And Gabin Lartigue with 14 goals is just sitting on the bench. Bartow's got 16 and 8. He's just the proven commodity. And I guess what I'm struggling with in that is Bartow's going to be gone. I say we just use and abuse him for the Champions League. We need Emerson Garnica to get back in form. He gets back in form, I think we're going to be okay. But we are at the Camp Nou. The Spotify Camp Nou. Xavi still in charge. He has been manager at Barcelona since 2021. Oh, here we go. We need a good showing. Now, we drew them last year here at the Camp Nou, or a couple of years ago. We drew them here, beat them 6-2 at home. But there are nearly 100,000 fans in the stands for this match. And Franck is in there. I forgot we sold Franck here. Plays it to Villain. Franck. Back post. Off of the post. Franck loses it. Sandra Louise will clear it to Vandenbush, who is also a former Hajduk player. Because that's just how we roll. All of our good players end up going to teams like this. Maybe I should just be less greedy in my transfer policy. That was way too easy for Daniel Lewis to score. Like, I always go with the team that gives me the most money, and it's usually one of the big boys. Maybe I should start selling off to teams that aren't going to bite us in the ass in the Champions League. And we could not have gotten off to a worse start. 0 shots on goal for the first 20 minutes of this match. Possession starting to go our way. The run of form, though, is all Barca. Except for that little bit right there. Bamba playing it in deep. Amaral into the middle, and it's 2 for Lewis. Damn it. This is the frustrating part. Like, we made it to the semifinals once. We don't often make it past the round of 16. Garnica may have suffered a stubbed finger. That's great. We're berating the team. And they're overjoyed as a result. We need to win possession here. Villain, Frank, back for Barry. Vernier, up there, it's one. Vandenberg, throwing it long. Vandenbush, though, handles it. Al-Rashidi almost wins it back. Barry, Almiral. Back for Bamba. Barry in the midfield. Barry, still with it. Leaves it back for Bazioli. For Villain. Sandro Luiz wins it back. McCown, Lieblein, back for McCown, charging forward on the counterattack. Rune Lieblein, up for Vandenberg. Al-Rashidi, out wide left. Biscay, into the middle. Erwan Barteau gets one back, his 17th of the year, off the frame of the goal to bring Hajduk back within one. It's Barca 2, Hajduk Split 1. Ignore. I'm not taking my goalkeeper out. All right. Yeah, it's been disappointing, guys. Yeah, let's press Daniel Lewis. Sure. We're getting drilled on XG. We're losing 2-1. We have 2 shots on goal. Sinisa Markovic is kind of falling down on the job right now. Vandenbush with a long throw in. Viella tries to flick it on. Wait, what? You've got to be joking me. You have got to be joking me. They're going to give a penalty. Emerson Garnica with a massive save. Lewis short corner to Barry. Frank to Lewis. Lewis charging in. That's blocked out. Another corner. Goes short again to Barry. Looking to drop it to Frank. Al-Rashidi taken down. Free kick, Hajduk. Biscay's on a yellow. McCown not playing great, so we'll bring in Felix Mandelkow. And let's look to shore up our defense a little bit. We'll move Markovic out and take the place of Sandro Luiz. Bring in Igor Kasalia. Almiral looking for Lewis. Oh, he's got him. Lewis. Drop back Almiral. Villan. Yo! Brazilian Fury. What's up, my man? How you doing? Good to see you. We are taking on Barcelona. This is the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're down 2-1. We did save a penalty. And denied Lewis a hat trick. Cleared away. Yes. Yes, they do. Except there's only one L, so it's Villain. Erwan Barteau into the corner. Oh, Maurice Lopez's first goal of the season, and what a time for it. 74th minute, it's Barca 2, Hajduk 2. That's what I do when I play EAFC. I usually have a stream up on the one screen. I'm hoping to triumph over Barca as well. And welcome back, not me. I'm glad to see that you are still with us. All right, Ferrer, 84th minute. Tries to play for Frank. Markovic steps in front of that, but they'll lose it to Beltman. Frank up the left side, into the middle. Lewis, and he misses it. Tried to go short side. Goal kick. We're still going to demand more. 5 minutes remain in the match. Erwan Bartow, Maurice Lopez with the goals for Hajduk. We went down 2-0 after a pair from Daniel Lewis in the 10th and 33rd minutes. Short corner, Barry into the middle. Oh, fuck. You know what, Football Manager? Go fuck yourself. They're giving a second penalty in the second minute of stoppage time in the second half. They're just trying to hand this fucking game to Barca. The first one was a phantom push, and then this one a clean tackle, and they call the penalty. Absolutely criminal. Absolutely criminal. And now we've got to win by 2 at home. Last time we were in this situation, though, and I'll say it again, I know past performance is not indicative of future results, but the last time we were in this same situation with Barcelona, we beat them 6-2. What? Yeah, explain your Pentagon challenge on steroids. You made it an how did you make it an octagon? What did you create, an Antarctica League? Do you have to win like Oceania as well? Oh. So you did add in Oceania, which is kind of cool. The Club World Cup and the regular World Cup. See, I feel like the Club World Cup is just like a roll of the dice. Dinamo and Bilbao. Striper got a hat trick because you got 2 pens. He scored an open play. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just like the timing of it was just ridiculous. They couldn't just let us hang on to the draw that we fought back and earned. Well, Bilbao beat Dinamo 2-1 in Spain. So we'll see if Dinamo can do anything at home. Hold a team meeting. As long as the team meeting isn't the team isn't expected to win. Like, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Oh, Fury, I'm riding this 19-year-old Saudi Arabian kid that I picked up for free. He's worth $50 million at the moment. But he was free. Khaled Al-Rashidi. He has been an absolute monster. All right, Slaven Blue Bow. It's going to be Garnica, Markovic, Sandra. Why? Fine. Sandra Louise can be my libero. Kalea, Miles, Mahanovic, Maza, McCown, Mandelkow, and Di Matteo Valenta. He was probably on the next gen list. That's where I found him. But the fact that like his contract was expiring and I was able to sign him was just absolutely ridiculous. 4-1 win. Sandro Luiz ended up scoring a pair of goals for Di Matteo Valenta, and Felix Mandelkow added another one. Mandelkow with 5 and 11. It's actually turning into a... He's becoming the guy that we thought he was going to be. We're just playing them on the right side, not the left. 2 goals, 2 assists for Di Matteo Valenta. Who is your team? Why don't I haven't looked at tomorrow's schedule. We start against Vancouver, I believe, on Friday. Oh, I totally forgot about Utah. Yeah, I figured you were an Ottawa Senators fan. Of course you would be a Sens fan. Oh, Di Matteo Valenta won Player of the Week. Let's just rest everybody. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. All right, Osijek beat Istra, so they've pulled within 15. Wait, so we have a game in hand. So they have 6, so there are only 18 points remaining for them. So we can't win the title against Rudesh. Well, we can. Wait, you work for the Senators? Oh, well, you do security, right? I was here before inside the pouring rain. Yes, it is still Jabi in 2047. I checked. He is still there. Because I was like, nah, it can't be. Nope, it's him. He didn't even make it to 25 in real life. Well, you know, virtual Javi is more resilient than actual Javi, apparently. Gavin Lartigue is going to play. Mandelkow is going to play. Vandenberg is back in. Sandro Luiz is going to be replaced by Colea. I'm not happy with Sandro. I mean, it's got 7.25 average rating, but like he did well against Slaven Belupo, but not well against Barca. Didn't really play well in these games. Dortmund 6-4. He scored a goal against Dinamo. Wait, where's the other Dortmund game? Did he not? He didn't play the other Dortmund game, I guess. Yeah, Javi is not going to go to Southampton. It's weird. They don't work well in that formation, but they work well here. And Tom Miles remains unregistered because he was injured. All right, this could very well be the end tonight Well, I think it's going to be the end tonight anyway, but am I going to be happy or am I going to be normal? Going to find out. Excellent form for Barcelona. We obviously have the one loss. Let's give the revenge team talk. Point our finger and say, go make a difference out there. Changes to the lineup. Kalele is in. Mandelkow is in. Lartigue is in. How long do they expect it to go on? I mean, these things don't exactly like... Well, I guess they do pick up speed over land. Generally. But you probably... When did it start raining? Because I know, like, the outer bands hit a while ago. Final third throw in Biscay. Vandenbush steals it away. Delay out, but cleared away. Lopez has it, pushing it forward. Biscay finds Mahanovic. Drop for Vandenberg, who drives it home. His second of the year. It's Hajduk 1, Barca 0. What a lovely goal. So it took, what, 13 hours to hit landfall? What a pass back from Mahanovic. Vandenberg gets Aguiar wrong-footed. First shot of the match. And Hajduk evens the tie up at 3. Biscay in. Lopez. Oh, Aguilar. Oh, it hit the woodwork. I thought he saved it. Port St. Lucie is 1 on the other side of the state. And 2 January is after hurricane season. So you should be okay. Why are you going to Port St. Lucie? Like, there's literally not a lot to do in Port St. Lucie except, like, Mets training camp. And that doesn't even happen until February to March. Played forward, Mandelkow. Oh, he tries to cross it. It's blocked, but he was offside anyway. Aguiar gets it started. 16 minutes off of the clock. Beltman near side. Farrar quickly to Villain. Ferrer. Beltman to Basioli. Already on the yellow card. Villela to Vandenbush. Good ball movement by Barca so far. Vandenbush. Barry. Oh, he pushes it past his man, and he pushes it past Garnica. 15th goal of the year for Greg Barry. Ethan Vandenbush with the assist. Thank you for screwing us over. And it's tied at 1. I feel like I've resigned myself to just this being same old, same old. Biscay in for Al-Rashidi. Cross blocked. Barca clears. I don't know. Kalele Lartigue over the goal. He's Belgian, actually. So, almost French. Oh, Franck around the corner. Lewis, wide. I'm just, at this point, I'm almost numb to this. Well, this has been fun. I'm just so tired of this. 33-year-old Greg Barry. He has 2 goals in European competition. I think these are them. I'm just so sick of. I'm so sick of the being nearly perfect all fucking year. And then we just hit buzzsaw after buzzsaw after buzzsaw. It doesn't matter who they are. I mean, come on. Like, the fact that we're even losing in this tie coming into this because they gave not 1 but 2 fucking penalties. And this team that has been defensively brilliant all year long is just getting run absolutely ragged. Oh, piss off, football manager. Mandelkow is his worst appearance of the entire season. You know what? I don't even feel like rating tonight. Just gonna call it after the game. After this game. This game exhausts me. This game absolutely exhausts me. Take a very early 1-0 lead. Got 20 minutes left. Just gonna lay it all out on the floor. Although Erwan Bartow may be doing this single-handedly. Making our final 2 changes. Nineteenth goal of the year for Erwan Bartow. Tied up on the night, but we're still down 1. And a kickoff highlight. Keep the pressure on. Force a turnover. Alfano steps into it. McCown, Al-Rashidi, Vandenberg, Erwan Bartow. Oh! There it was. That was our chance. That was our chance. Bartow with the chance at a 10-minute hat trick. Well, we build and we build and we build for moments like this, and it doesn't matter in the end. We are always going to get run off the pitch by the bigger team. Just doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Let's see how Dynamo does, and we'll wrap up. The stream. Atleti knocked off City. Juve took care of Real Madrid on the night, but Real Madrid ends up... It's the same teams over and over again. Same teams over and over again. Is Dynamo going to keep the dream alive? They are. 3-0 Diallo, Kocic, and Yermonin. Scoring 3-0 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate. So Dynamo is going through to the semifinals of the Europa League. Coefficiently speaking, 18 points on the year. An improvement over last year, which is good. Desperately needed. 2.5 points now ahead of Portugal. But almost a point and a half behind Germany. I mean, Germany doesn't have a team in the Europa League. And they don't have a team in the... So Germany's done. So any points Dynamo can eke out is a good thing for us. All right, y'all. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks to Con for the follow. Stego for the raid. Good to see Brazilian... Oh, wait. Sorry, my mouse twitch. Anyway, have yourselves a wonderful night. I'll see you next time. No stream tomorrow. And no stream Friday. Maybe stream Saturday. It's going to be probably on the later side. Cannot do a stream on Friday. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I will see you later. Bye-bye.